Oh, sorry. There has been a dangerous stop we had to do, but now we can go back to SCPs. Whew. So let me just, we'll probably get a new computer to record. Back again. Yeah, the anomaly is spreading. Now, it was only just to Cuba, Jamaica, and a few other Caribbean countries. Spread. Yeah, it's taken over all of Mexico and Central America. It will probably take
Pages.
over the world in
SCP-5817-1
5 years.
includes the entirety of Central America's territory, formerly referred to as Subject 5817B, now designated as SCP-5817-2A. Has no documented cases of civilian violence in its territories. Figure 1.2, SCP-5817-1's flag. Discovery. SCP-5817 was first documented in March 15 of 2013, having taken place in Jamaica. The manifestation caused a collective hysteria due to being interpreted as a declaration of the independence of Kingston, the local capital city, made by a revolutionary group. While Jamaican authorities managed to pacify the population by stating the SCP-5817 event was an inoffensive prank made by hackers, none of the affected sites showed any trace of hacking in their change logs. While the Foundation would later intervene in police investigations, SCP-5817 wouldn't. It took place in Panama. Dr. Ignatius has been assigned to study SCP-5817 since then. In March 15 of 2016, a second 5817, which consists in generating SCP-5817-2 instances, defined as individuals immune to amnestic treatment, buildings, units of virtual currency, text messages, and vehicles belonging to SCP-5817-1, and occasionally replacing non-SCP-5817-2 objects or individuals in Central America, mainly in the southeastern region of Kingston, has been confirmed. Since that day, Site-68 became a risk zone and research about SCP-5817 was assigned to Site-130 instead, where Dr. Ignatius would continue research involving the anomaly. Of the following physical SCP-5817-2 instances has been documented. 6 civilian individuals. A building, used as administrative center. Horace Rosenkranz, formerly referred to as Subject 5817C, now designated SCP-5817-2A. 8 Rosenkranz-class patrol boats, supposedly produced in SCP-5817-1 territory. Incident report, SCP-5817-D. In September 15 of 2016, SCP-5817 took place in El Salvador. While no SCP-5817-2 instances were generated, the last 30 seconds of a live stream showing a meeting between the United States President Barack Obama and SCP-5817-2A were shown in many different SCP-5817 news sites. An automated program created by the Foundation managed to download the full stream, which 2A and President Obama discussed subjects such as economy and national security and then shook hands. While, according to data retrieved during SCP-5817, the meeting was held at the Palace of Kingston, SCP-5817-1's administrative center, Foundation personnel in charge of monitoring activity at SCP-5817-1 stated that the United States President himself never entered the building and that SCP-5817- Later that day, Barack
Let's
Obama and
slow
other world
down
leaders mentioned the
this.
meeting on social networks, praising SCP-5817-2A
This
and
is going to be much longer than I thought.
SCP-5817-1. The Foundation and to amnestices both the leaders and the individuals who have seen the posts. Interviewed, SCP-5817-2A. Interviewer, Dr. Ignatius. Forward, in October 4 of 2016, SCP-5817-2A attempted to enter Site-130, demanding to speak with Dr. Ignatius. While the demand was denied at first, Dr. Ignatius asked the site security allow his entrance some minutes later under the justification of needing interviews to further understand SCP-5817. Dr. Ignatius, well, now that you're back here, I'd like to ask some questions, alright? SCP-5817-2A remains silent. Dr. Ignatius, I assumed you'd have something to say since you are the one that came here in the first place. SCP-5817-2A, well, I do have something to say. Dr. Ignatius, then. SCP-5817-2A, I'd like to ask, pauses, why do you continue to make everyone believe that Kingston doesn't exist? Dr. Ignatius, because the Kingston you're talking about really doesn't. SCP-5817-2A, it exists. Haven't you seen the news? Barack Obama himself has praised it. Dr. Ignatius, there is no proof of that. SCP-5817-2A, that's because you're hiding it. You probably have a video of the meeting stored somewhere. Dr. Ignatius, sir, that footage is F. SCP-5817-2A, slams the table, I don't care about what you think of the footage. It is a real and undeniable proof of Kingston's existence. Dr. Ignatius.
And this, nothing's real.
Ignatius, hey, please calm down. SCP-5817-2A, how can calm down when there's a whole foundation trying to deny the existence of my own place? Dr. Ignatius, sighs, well, if you don't believe us, then we'll let you discover by yourself. Dr. Ignatius looks at Assistant Henry, who is standing on the corner of the interview room, and asks him to bring a cell phone and a netbook. After a minute, Henry returns with both items. Dr. Ignatius, thanks Henry, looks at SCP-5817-2A, now I want you to show me evidence of Kingston's existence using these. SCP-5817-2A, oh, I'll show you. Just wait and see. SCP-5817-2A picks up the cell phone and attempts to make calls to countries, referring to them as Kingstonian districts. The subject, however, the leaders of said districts. After some time, he puts the phone on the table and looks at Dr. Ignatius. SCP-5817-2A, you somehow forget about Kingston, didn't you? Dr. Ignatius, no, for the most part. SCP-5817-2A, growls, there has to be something on the internet. SCP-5817-2A browses the internet, searching for various topics related to SCP-5817-1. After some time, the subject frowns and stands up abruptly. SCP-5817-2A, no. You quacks are making this up? Dr. Ignatius, sir, I ask you once again to see. SCP-5817-2A, I already said I won't calm down until you prove me THA. Dr. Ignatius, fine. Size, then what were you doing 10 minutes before and after the meeting with President Obama? SCP-5817-2A, well, that's easy. I was on pauses at the Ciudad de Mexico district. Wait, how would I even get to the Palace of Kingston in 10 minutes? How no, I swear the meeting happened, but how would I? Well, it doesn't matter, during the 10 minutes after the interview I left the Palace of Kingston and, pauses, I was at Ciudad de Mexico again. No, how? Could it be that, pauses, the meeting didn't happen? But. SCP-5817-2A sits down. Dr. Ignatius whispers, could it be that SCP-5817 is also capable of manipulating memories? 2A, I swear there was a meeting, but at the same time, it was impossible. It's possible. Dr. Ignatius, I believe that this memory got planted on your head. Part of our personnel was looking at the surroundings of the supposed Palace of Kingston and they didn't see being there either. SCP-5817-2A remains silent for some time, but then puts his left elbow on the table and covers most of his face with his left hand. SCP-5817-2A, alright, size, you won. You showed me that all I believed in was wrong. What do you want from me now? Dr. Ignatius, we'd like to ask more questions about what you know about Kingston. SCP-5817-2A, don't you mean about what I thought I knew? You just country dominating all of the Central American and Mexican territory that you're talking about isn't real. But that doesn't mean objects, people, and websites from it exist, but all were created by a monthly SCP-5817-2A, an anomalous event, you say? Dr. Ignatius, do you know anything about it? 817-2A, honestly no. I always assumed time and that you were just a bunch of conspiracy theorists, wanting people to believe this. Dr. Ignatius, we're a serious organization and always do research to know about what we are dealing with.
I watch too many SCP articles. Aren't that? You aren't.
The memories you had about meetings could have been planted on your head by the anomaly. SCP-5817-2A, all of the memories I have feel quite real, if a bit out of place at times. I remember things that I presenced myself, but at times these memories are interrupted by different ones showing stuff I don't usually see around. Dr. Ignatius, I see. But have you ever seen your memories? SCP-5817-2A, yes, I've seen people and places changing into different ones. Like those guards at the other side, just after I got reminded of a time where this foundation contacted me about hiring some of our men, probably by that anomaly you mentioned, I saw their body shapes change for around a minute. Dr. Ignatius, interesting, pauses. Well, I'm afraid this interview won't take us any further. Stands up, I thank you for collaborating with us. SCP-5817-2A remains silent. Dr. Ignatius, are you alright? SCP-5817-2A, does it look like I'm alright? You just told me that I and everything I know was made up by some weird anomaly. His chair close to SCP-5817-2A
Oh, come
and sits
on.
down.
That's not the worst
Dr. Ignatius,
anomalous
look,
fate.
you may be just one of its many creations, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a perfect country. SCP-5817-2A, get real. Accept a farce like me. Dr. Ignatius.
I realized no matter how much of a joke you are, just be a billionaire and you will be a leader of anything. Just be a billionaire. You'll be a leader of anything. Anything.
Ignatius, farce or not, you're still a person and can make a difference. Gain people's trust and they will choose you to lead them. That anomaly created you to be a perfect leader after all. SCP-5817-2A, you're right, that thing is on my... Dr. Ignatius, sir, that's not what I mean. SCP-5817-2A, abruptly stands up, I'll be able to...
This is one of the stupidest foundation mistakes you could somehow ever do. Because you somehow didn't realize that you empower the person in order. Where's your cold side? You're supposed to be cold.
Ignatius, sir. 15-2A, and I shall rule over it unquestioned. Command the perfect county and extend it to the whole world. Dr. Ignatius, enough. Security personnel, take him to a cell. End log. Closing statement. SCP-5817-2A was taken.
Let's change perspective. 1 second. It's only a small amount. From site from site 130 directory. Greetings. As site 130 personnel, you may have noticed that the site went through some major layout changes in a short time span. We ask you to stay calm as all anomalies are still contained. However, the site 130 went through structural improvements and most of the building itself has been repurposed to serve different purposes. With this, the site directory is temporarily under the administration of Andrew Colt and will be disbanded once all anomalies contained in Site 130 are transferred to another facility. Meanwhile, most of the research SCPs will still be allowed to continue normally. The only exception was one SCP-1587. You gotta get, which is currently being reclassified as explained. Apologize to any inconvenience. Wish you have a good day. Message sent in October 15, 2016. Republic of Kingston. And yep, they lost. And that's why the SCP Foundation doesn't let you talk to anomalies. Well, what did